that, I will request Waithamila who came late to introduce himself. How are you?
You're eating again.
I work for IB.
I know you very well. You're lucky.
No, I don't.
Honorable Sabula MP Dugai, and incoming Deputy Governor, and Almira Commission.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Roy Spain. I'm a incoming women rep coordinator from the Sierra Moja, Kalopata. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Consolata Buswiti, incoming women rep in Kenya Kwanza, on the tickets. Thank you.
I'm Khadija Ngai, UDA Women Rep candidate, Chama and Hustler.
I'm Karim Wambia, Zedi Matusinga.
Thank you.
I'm proud for Michael Sulu.
I'm Jambo. My name is Karen Abasengi Wakili. I'm a retired Senate.
Thank you. Now it's time for questions and answers. Why? Because you are just next to me. It's called the signal, eh?
Thank you so much.
My name is Tanari Shionga Masita, alias Mama Sikino, which is now my official name, vying for Women Rep Kakamega County under DAP and in as mayor coalition. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry, Nicola, so I was trying to protect. I don't know whether it's corona or what you forgive me. Okay, so I think it's time for questions and answers. If you have, we can now be ready to answer your questions. Before we close the day, because I know that you are very busy, we won't allow you to. The campaign period has not started, eh? Mheshimiwa, you know that. But I'm told you are greeting your supporters. Eh? I don't know whether there's a difference between campaign and meeting your supporters. So I know you are busy, maybe some of you like to go and meet their supporters. Okay, as long as it's peaceful, we have no problem. So if there's anything you want to ask us here, we'll be ready to answer that. I think I will ask the SEC to put some summarized version of what you really need to know. Because most of it, the things that are in those papers we have given you, some are also in the code of conduct we have given you, which I insist you go and read, reread and read again, and read. Because as I say, the election is actually a matter of law. We follow the law. That law you are breaching is the same law that will punish you. So if you want to be safe, follow the law. That thing that happened in Matunga and the teaching, it was very unfortunate, and I can assure you, it will not happen in Kakamega. And if you try it, then we'll use the same law to ensure that you follow that law. Okay? We'll use that law to ensure you follow the law. And I'm actually, you have seen the sanctions, and they are very clearly spelled. So please, let us have a peaceful election. We want you to be our good stakeholders, very good stakeholders, because like Mheshimiwa said, I must, conflict of interest, I must say I've known Honorable Sabula for some time. When I'm in Nairobi, he has come to my office several times on other issues, not political. So, but I can also admit that from I think 2015 or 16, he refused to see me. So I don't know whether I still have the number, but it's conflict of interest and I've been clear. Okay. So I'm saying that let us be friends, let us work as a team. You never know, one of you here, one of you in this room will either be a governor here, will be a senator here, will be a women rep here. I may not have a job next year, and I may come to the governor and say, the governor Nyandi, you see. So if we are not friends, I will not have the guts to come to that. Okay? So let us work as a friend. I don't want a situation where we say that we have used the same law to sanction you, and then you use the same law to go to court, and then we use the same law to meet in court, and then we use the same law to give us the direction in court, something which we could have done here, and we could have done it right. We are together. Because you are our major stakeholders. Okay, the major stakeholders also are the electorate, but for the purpose of the electorate, you are our major stakeholders. And we want to have to be friends. Please, wherever you go, follow the law, preach peace, and observe whatever is required of you. And we all will be friends. If we are away, I reiterated that whatever happened with the school was going to and is during the violation was covered as we is aware of. It was completely unfortunate, something that I can assure you will not happen in Kenya. It's not good. It's not good for us. It's not good for the county. It's not good for the image of the county. It's not good for anything. Thank you very much. Now, if you have something you want to answer, we'll do it. And Joel is our ICT person. You will need and even when it comes to, as I say, between now and the date of registration, this office is well open, wide open, just walk in anytime. Let us help each other so that your papers are in order way before the date of the registration. So that when you come to the registration, it just becomes a formality. Yes, it would be very sad for you to be the last person we supposed to be cleared, and then you have a problem, and then you end up not being cleared, and then you use the small money that we are saving to run to court, and the court may not even help you. It will be very unfortunate, and particularly when it's something that we can do between now and the date of the registration. Okay? Thank you.
This one, yes. We are requesting to present his papers on that. To present his papers on that. Yes.
Okay, we are going to do that there. We have said one is at
30th at 11 a.m.
30th at 11 a.m. Somebody is speaking. Now we speak for you. Of May.
Yes.
For Senator, 29. So if it is, of course, I want us to get back on the last one, but there are some of us who really want to be. So if you have a proposal here in the open so that we agree on that proposal. So 30th at 11 a.m. has been taken by the Salwale. For women,
Let's govern our assistants who are here so that we can then move to the next position. That will move us.
okay. Another senator, because we have started here.
On 24th.
At 11. These are proposals. We also harmonize the mandate. The senator.
I can't manage the same country in the afternoon.
I think you have. Yeah.
From 2.
That's good from 2. Yeah. Senatorial.
Perhaps that first afternoon, I don't know how.
At the first afternoon. That's okay.
So it's the very last day.
Yes,
But I would just request that, okay, it was an issue I wanted to raise. Within these timelines, are they cast in the stone that in case you come on that first and maybe there's a hiccup? I mean, sort of a
exactly.
turning.
If you are the
Is
last
there
one,
any grace period that you
if
can?
you are on 31st and you come the way you are choosing 31st one, and you happen not to have all documentation done that day, before the close of that time, then you will be actually out of the race.
No, well, I think it's just something that we can be able to agree as aspirants and also in the interest of maybe of each and every one of us. These things, all rules and laws are made and prepared by men, but still can also be changed by us ourselves.
Mheshimiwa,
So that we don't
are
have
you
this
planning to start
difficulty.
breaking them from the one group?
No, I just realized the other day that,
Pick the earlier one. Pick the earlier one. We have 3 days. Just pick the earlier day to avoid
For
inconvenience.
Senate, we have Sunday, 29.
okay, let me get to tonight.
Yeah.
One day,
Afternoon?
afternoon.
Yes, number 7. Yes, number 7. Number 7, Kaira number 7.
Thank you very much.
So you went for 29.
Yes, Senator, who is here with us here? Now we can go to the governor.
Yes.
You had a question, sir?
Yeah, I've got a question. I just want to confirm, if I can correct my information because it's incorrect. Where, number 2, there was a data to work for. Then the bus on the 6th, that is Monday,
Going to present on the 6th
at 11.
at 11. Monday, 6th and 11.
Monday, 6.
For governor, it's between 4th and 7th. Mheshimiwa has taken 6th at 11. Another gubernatorial?
Say the name again, please,
Your
for
name?
record.
My name is Alfred Makut.
The candidate is Alfred.
No,
The candidate.
my name. The candidate is Cleophas Wahungu Malala, vying for governor on ANC ticket.
So which date?
I am picking 7.
The last day.
The
The
last
last
day.
day at 11.
At 11.
Yes.
Okay, another gubernatorial. Independent, you are there? This date?
I'm one of the
Mm-hmm.
or defended the government of Sungo,
Good one?
take 5.
Mm-hmm. On 5th, at 10 a.m. Okay? Governor? You?
Yeah, I'm on Pizza Austin, representing myself. On 5th, I don't know, I said what time, but maybe in the evening after again.
The 5th at 2, eh?
At 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Thank you. Another gubernatorial candidate? Okay, we go to our councilwomen member of National Assembly. Say,
Which position?
which position?
Which position?
Oh, Governor Badu. Yes, this. Which one have you
The
covered?
dates are there, between Saturday and the Tuesday.
Yes,
May I pick on 4th
one point.
Saturday, so what time?
at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
You know?
Measures Lane and Sumba.
Raymond Kumba. Thank you very much. And the governor is remaining in the house. Governor in the house. Okay, we go to our South women. Okay. Start here from signal, signal.
It's 1st June to what? To Friday, 3rd June.
Okay, I'll pick on Wednesday, 1st June.
What time?
At 11. Yes.
Thank you.
Honorable Elsie Manda, 2nd of June at 11 a.m.
Honorable
Elsie Manda.
Health Manda at 4th of June.
Second of June.
2nd of June at 11. Thank you very much. Mheshimiwa Tagoi. 10 a.m.
Morning is taken.
Morning is taken. This is the afternoon.
2 p.m.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Just a question before you go. We
Yeah.
can only have one in the morning, one in the evening.
For safety purposes, because we might take 2 hours or a little more, so that will allow us to just prepare.
Because I'm still having first June morning hours.
You can do it at 8.
8, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You can,
But it has to be 8.
it has to be 8.
That is the only
Actually-
thing, because if you come at 10, we are not at 10.
I'm just keeping 10.
Actually, I will say before we end that the timing is very important, not only for the registration. I was just talking to Honorable here in the morning when he came to pay a courtesy call, although he didn't even take Jewish, and I said that time is very important. If it is 8, it is 8. Because you come at 5 minutes past 8, you are going to disrupt the program. So if it is 8, it is 8. If it is, because that, okay, let me say the people who invented the time came with from 8:01 up to 8:59. So in between 8 and 8:59, you can choose where you think the time will take you back. So if you say it's 8, that time, it is 8.
So what time are you going for? Madam?
I'm going for 8.
8. I'm saying
Yes.
it's
8
on fast.
on fast.
Thank you.
Dinner, please, for record.
Okay, I'm ready. We're still consulting. I'm Hadija Ngani on 2nd at 12 p.m. At 2 p.m.
Yes.
Yes.
Anita?
2nd of June at 2.
Okay. I've been consulting my team and my political friend who has experience on this, and he's advising, under which I'm taking the advice, to maybe move to 10:30, the same day.
For which date?
Oh, that's what it's already booked. Yeah, that's why I was scheduled. My friend has already booked it, so let's push it to 2nd, same time.
Second June is already taken.
In the afternoon?
So the only option,
Afternoon is
only option for you now is 3rd June.
The last day.
Yes.
In the morning. You can take the whole day for you.
So maybe 10,
10.
3rd or 11.
No, 10 is okay.
Then candidates who have not covered here, tell them to contact us so that we can choose the name in the schedule. Thank you all. Is there any other question that we want to ask? Okay, because now I think I didn't have to talk. Yeah. Okay.
I think I'd like one question to you and the other to the registrar, office of the registrar. The IBC, when are the names of, you are supposed to gazette names of independent candidates on last week on
They're
Friday.
actually the government, they put up luminous things, so it's taking them time. But we hope anytime today, tomorrow it will be out.
Yeah, and the office of the registrar, you can see with the IBC, you can verify details of those who are voters. But for the office of the registrar, you cannot do it online. Do you have a plan on what's your plan about that? Because we have proposers and seconders which you want to confirm if they are registered on a party or not.
The platform will be open to 28.
So from 28, you can access it online. Yes.
When exactly are we receiving these soft copies? When in hours? ilikuwa about something. These are IBC here.
Okay, I want to give my number so you can write it down. I'm happy. I think my name is Joseph Ayata. Ayata is AYATTA. Kama Kenyatta, but now it's Ayata. Not Yata, Ayata. And my number is 0721 65 65. If you want to don't record it, you have it. 656516. If you deleted it, it's up to you. Mheshimiwa, when you are out, I declare it that I had not seen some friends back. Not on a Sabula Kitambo. For another issue, not elections. I need to know that I will be here. So I declared so everybody should know. But the last time I talked to him was 2015 or 2014, I think. He used to run a thing. I don't know whether it's still running. But it's still there.
It's still there.
The Sunday something. So I declared public that I used to know him.
I didn't ask you a question. And probably we are human beings. And probably something might happen to you that day you want to present papers. Because we are human beings. What then happened now that the shape is a little bit tight?
That's why we say actually the best option if I were the candidate, I would have taken the first 2-3 days also and left the last day free for anything. It will be good for you. Because anything can happen and we have a fallback. Because if you don't have a fallback, our hands will be tired. You may not be of much help.
Yes, Arrow, thank you very much. My name is Madwale, for those of you who can read. For purposes of this election, we are either going to have a successful election or a failure one in the county, and the reason will not be the voter. The reason will not be IEBC. The reason will not be the police. The reason will be us, the candidates. So starting from me, I beg that I be a friend to all of you. Because if we are friends, then I'll not put up either youth or whatever number of people, kind of people, to interrupt your program. Please don't do it to me. Number two, if you allow me, this anxiety I'm seeing about will I come on time? My young competitor is saying, will I declare? Do this. We can make this very soft. Come here 2 days, 3 days, or before, and can be cleared in theory. We go through all your papers. You are cleared. Now, when you go home, when you come on the day of clearance, it is just a question of and if we do that, Kakamega will be very peaceful. People will be playing sukuti. There will be no problem. Whether I hate Paraza or not, whether my sister's son thinks I'm a terrible person, the person to decide is the voter. So let's make it easy. We make it merry. We want the people of Kenya to know that Kakamega cannot go through another Matunga. Matunga was terrible. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. That's actually what you have said. You know, welcome. That's what you have said, that we want us to work as friends. Let us be friends. Be friends amongst yourselves. Be friends with us. This number is open 24/7. Anytime you call it, you will get me. And we'll, but before, after here, please send me a message with your name so that I'm safe. Yeah. So every time we are available for you, and we are going to be available for you, and let us maintain peace. Let us work together. Please don't tell you to disrupt the other one. Please don't. If you do,
I have a small question. When she was presenting, my name said she was presenting, and I heard you say about the campaign shaping, whereby we need to minimize on those conflicts, where the venues, some people are in this venue, and the other people are in the venues. You know, we are made up of conditions. independent candidates and the friends. Is that timetable going to be available to us, or how are we going to do it? I found when she was presenting, I couldn't get it well. So if she can just repeat that particular place or that part, so that we are very sure. Because we do not want conflicts of interest, interruption, and unnecessary confusion.
I'll explain after explain. As today, you are aspirants. As we talk today, you are aspirants. But once we register you, you become a candidate. Now we will have, on that day, we will have campaign schedules. When you come, we will give you opportunity to choose how your campaign will be, the venue, the place, and the rest. Thereafter, we will sit now as candidates, and then we harmonize, so that we avoid conflict. Okay? We will sit down, harmonize, and then avoid conflict. Okay? Mheshimiwa wanted to say hi, but say it. Because, I don't want to keep it going.
Thank you, sir. Well, I have like 3 questions to raise, or rather 3 issues here. One is in respect of campaign. These issues of conflicts, does it only apply to the venues, or even these cars with music system? You can be having a car which is that's a kind of sound system. I do also have mine, and perhaps they have to meet that. Okay, that's be termed as a something to do with the causing chaos, or it only applies to venues where now maybe you have to meet your support partner during venue. And number 2, although I came late, I don't know if you have looked about the document that is required to bring with us when you come to register. It should give us that list.
Yeah, we can you have it, yeah?
I
One
don't
of those,
see.
yeah, one of them.
Then the third issue is about the Office of Political. Yes. We as independent candidates, we are supposed to have at least 2 independent supporters.
Yes.
Who must be cleared by the Office of Political Party.
Yes.
We must have a clearance certificate. But as we speak now, that portal is not working. So what would be that the kind of recourse for us who want to get independence to support us? We should have clearance certificates from the political party register. And yet the system as we speak now, we have been trying for the last 3 days. It's completely
Can I ask for permission just